The Lagos state government has demonstrated its responsiveness to the plight of those who suffered loss for developmental purposes. Owners of properties that were revoked for overriding public interest, particularly for construction works across the state, are set to get their much-awaited compensation. Over 11 billion naira is earmarked for this purpose.
Over the years, several buildings and structures have given way to developmental projects carried out by the Lagos state government across the state. No matter the level of reaction from those affected, it always ends up with promises of compensation, and in most cases, the process takes longer time. The recent call for verification of documents towards the payment of compensation sees hundreds of property owners throng the premises of the state's Land Bureau for screening. The special advisor to the Governor on Urban Development, Mrs. Yetunde Onobule, who leads in the coordination, explains the delay in the disbursement.
We have to be very, very careful. We have to be very, very thorough in this verification exercise. And also, His Excellency, upon the approval, wanted to ensure that there were funds in the account ready for the disbursements. And we had to ensure as well that every single property was enumerated. We had to go to every single construction site and all the right-of-way that had been delineated for this acquisition to pick all the properties, take pictures of them, and identify exactly what properties we're going to pay compensation on.
The verification process has been made easy, with owners of the affected property asked to present title documents that could be easily obtained, both for registered and unregistered property.
The governor has approved compensation in totality. He has approved compensation for those that have title documents, and on compassionate ground as well. He has approved for those who don't have documentation. However, you will come with any form of information or any paper, anything you have showing that you are the owner. Over 5 billion naira has been approved for payment as compensation. This does not take away other compensation amount of money that has been approved in the past 1 month, in the past 3 months, last year, but for particular ongoing projects like the Pen Cinema, the Ishawo Road, the Igbobo in Ikorodu as well, the Lamata project in Oyingbo. Over 5 billion naira has been approved for payments. As you can see, everybody here has provided their BVN numbers, and they will all be paid directly into their accounts.
The state governor also admits that payments will be done based on the current value of the property.
We based compensation on a formula, right? We have land officers that will go out, they will value your property, they will use the professional rate to value your property, and that's the basis on which we make the payment. So they are professionals from the Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. So they go out, they will enumerate each and every, a very painstaking process. They enumerate each and every property, and they come up with a figure that we use to pay compensation.
Among the beneficiaries are Mrs. Anastasia Okudolo, a 76-year-old retired head teacher whose house and shops were affected by a road construction in Ikorodu, and Mr. Adekule Salau, a printer. Both commend the state government and are satisfied with the verification process.
They came and demolished my shops, my sockaway, and a little part of my building. No problem, since I knew that I think from them I was the one wrong. But in fact, when I came here and after signing the money they gave to me, I must confess I was not expecting it, because this is the government. And in fact, I am so impressed, because I know there are some areas they demolish without paying them anything. But it came now, the money I saw 40 million given to somebody, or 11 written there. So in fact, I am overwhelmed.
So far so good. We have to thank the Lagos state government. You understand me? Because it affected a lot of people. And initially we thought government will not do any compensation. So But with what I'm seeing on the ground, and I'm giving kudos to the government of Ambody.
But it's a different reaction from Mr. Aderokpo Fabusui, a lawyer. He is not satisfied with the notice of revocation, which he claims does not conform with what he calls principle of service of notice.
It is backdated, it's not effectual in law. The said notice was served to my complex on the 2nd of May 2018, whereas it was dated 16 April 2018. And besides, when you look at even the lettering on the notice, you can see the dating is fainting. So we look at it, we know that this thing may not be authentic. So the first thing we came to do today was to actually authenticate this notice, whether it is real or not.
The state government has promised to treat all complaints relating to the verification. The exercise will run until May the 11th and then continue at various zones in the state.